We'll call this meeting to order, the Henry County Commissioners' Work Session. This particular work session will be covering some of the information in regards to the Henry County Solar Eclipse 2024 Emergency Action Plan. This is a 3-day event, covers Henry County directly. Within the 3 days, outdoor activities and eclipse viewing will be occurring, which will draw an influx of visitors to the area. Approximately 40 to 50,000 visitors will pass through Henry County during this time. We call Tim Welsh.
You hear me? Okay. Thank you for your time. We finally completed the emergency action plan this week after meeting with all the emergency services, whether it be volunteer fire department, sheriff's office, police department, and EMS and fire all across the county. Everyone has had a chance to review this. As previously mentioned, who was there. There is some general language in here, but there are some specifics. But I wanted to bring it to your attention today after you've had a chance to review it and see if there's any additions or omissions that need to occur. It's just a breakdown of step-by-step of what, some things that are going to happen, some contacts, some radio frequency usages. And like I said, each individual department that had some involvement with this has had a chance to make changes and corrections already, and also they know their roles in the upcoming event. So I wanted to bring it to your attention for review, and if you have any questions.
Certainly looks like you've put a lot of work into this, and it seems as though, if not all, practically everything that could be projected as to happen is covered in this. Really appreciate all the work.
Thank you. It'll be a fluid operation, so there are some generalizations, but again, there's been a lot of conversations over the last year, and we finally filtered down to this document. Once you vote on it this evening, I'll submit it to the state, so they'll have the action plan, and it's just for them to say that we've crossed some T's.
Crossed all the T's, dotted all the I's, and
Yes.
and move forward. So this action plan will be filed with the state then?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
I already had to send them a draft. They didn't see any problem with it.
Okay. I've read it, and it is very detailed. But yes, detailed with the flexibility is something
Right.
pops up, you can make the appropriate adjustments. I think it looks really good, Tim. I know you guys have
Good.
worked on this for a very long time.
Thank you. It took a lot of people. There's a lot of folks involved, so I always appreciation to everybody that helped. And I don't know if you had any more questions, but I am headed to a meeting in Knightstown at 4 o'clock, so there's a chance I may not be back. Will you need anything from me to bring this forward? Okay.
We can just do it at your department head.
Okay.
What is your prediction for the weather on the 8th?
Well, we're crossing our fingers for rain and clouds. We're going to be watching the weather very closely, and that's actually another facet of this whole plan. Weather, unfortunately, has to be a big conversation. So we'll be watching it all week.
I'm looking to see if it goes out.
Are we out that far?
It just goes to next Friday, so.
I saw one prediction of 37% chance of rain in the Newcastle area on that date, but that means 63% chance we're going to have clear skies. So
I'd be worried if it was 38%, but at 30 I think it's very accurate within 4 hours of the actual time. This far out, I think it's a guess. But no, I think everyone has gotten as prepared as they can. We've tried to put everything together. A lot of communication. That's always the conversation, is communication. So, like I said, everybody's worked a lot of hours on this, and just trying to be prepared. So we're going to do the best we can for the community. So
thank you.
that's all I have.
Wouldn't it be
Thank you.
funny if somebody come out and said, "Psych, we were wrong"? We're a year off.
I hope that it's goes over great.
Oh, I think it will.
Traffic will be we'll deal with that. But yeah, I think it'll go well.
Yeah. Thank you.
We'll talk on the 9th. Let me turn this off.
Say we'll talk on the 9th.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll talk on the 9th. Yeah, you can go ahead and turn that off.
Thank you.
Thank you, Tim.
Well, this is the only thing we have on the itinerary, if you want to know the truth. Yeah, yeah, you guys are special. Unless you guys have anything else you want to talk about. Motion to adjourn.
Motion to adjourn, second. All in favor, aye. Aye. Aye.